I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel. I just want to let you know how I feel.
Hey, we're back at you again. It's the team, If I Rule the World live podcast show. And this is episode 6. We made it to number 6.
Yup. Number 6.
Yes. Today we're starting off a little bit past 7 o'clock, but that's because, we're missing a co-host today. Unfortunately, we do have other jobs. We have jobs. We're actors. So Troy was actually on set today. So
Somebody out there making some Hollywood money, huh?
Yes, he is.
Somebody making scenes. Somebody's making career of this thing. So that's what's up.
Something, exactly. But I do have my other co-host with me, Mr. CD, a.k.a. The Cynic.
What's up, If I Rule the World Nation? Happy to be here with y'all. Maybe Fabi might also be out one day. So you might get used to it as their acting career starts to bloom.
Yes.
With success of the show and how they're doing things. I probably might be the one constant. I'm not on that level like that. But my two co-stars are the actors. That's why I'm the Cynic. But we're going to hold it down.
It's all good. I mean, you play your part.
That's right.
You're the business guy. You're behind the scenes.
That's right. I'm the point guard. I'll make sure that I have the stars get you the LeBron and he's the Kobe. I'll make
Okay.
sure you guys are doing the things. You the stars of the show.
Well, I want to be Kobe. I like Kobe.
Okay, you could be Kobe.
Lakers.
That's what's up.
Yes. Well, tonight, we're going to be talking about that touchy subject of cheating between men and women and why they cheat.
Oh, maybe I should have not been here for this one either.
Yeah. Or what? You got some skeletons?
Nah, not me. Not me.
Cemetery?
I got some stories though. I got some stories of some of my partners.
I bet you do. But before we go into that, I kind of want to read something, an email that I received a while ago, and I think it would just go perfect with the discussion tonight.
Okay.
Okay, it comes from Word for Today, and it's entitled, Does This Person Belong in My Life?
Oh.
Yes. So a toxic relationship is like a limb with gangrene. Unless you amputate it, the infection can spread and kill you. Without the courage to cut off what refuses to heal, you'll end up losing a lot more. Your personal growth, and in some cases your healing, will only be expedited by establishing relationships with the right people. Maybe you've heard the story about the scorpion who asked the frog to carry him across the river because he couldn't swim. "I'm afraid you'll sting me," replied the frog. The scorpion smiled reassuringly and said, "Of course I won't. If I did that, we'd both drown." So the frog agreed, and the scorpion hopped on his back. Wouldn't you know it? Halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. As they began to sink, the frog lamented, "You promised you wouldn't sting me. Why'd you do it?" The scorpion replied, "I can't help it. It's in my nature."
I'm a scorpion.
Uh-huh. So
I did it a scorpion girl. Yeah.
Did you now?
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you can tell this the moral of the story. Until somebody changes their nature, they're always going to affect you and infect you because it's just innately who they are. And I thought that was a great story. It's a great analogy to what we're going to be discussing today. It's just like, when I sit down, I automatically, if I'm, somewhere public, I cross my legs. It's automatic. I don't even think about it. I'm not even conscious of me doing it. The same way somebody who cheats is just automatic. That's just who they are. It's in their nature.
So are you saying that a tiger will not change their stripes, or a zebra won't change their stripes? No. Once they're a zebra, they're gonna always be a zebra?
Always gonna be a zebra. That's what they were made to be.
There's no, they can't renew themselves, or they can't change who they were when they were 10 years ago, be a different man.
It's possible.
Okay.
Maybe if the man up above was to touch them a little bit, it's possible. Okay. But it's very rare, and we're gonna delve into that. So it's like, why do you think? What are the common reasons couples cheat in a relationship? Why would someone cheat on their significant other, especially if it was their decision to be in a relationship? They could have just remained single and had fun.
They're living separate lives.
They're living separate lives.
That's right. I think with the relationship, the important thing is to have your own time and to
Okay.
have your own personality and the things that you like to do.
Okay.
But at the same time, you guys have to do things together. You guys have to have your own world and your own special things, whether they're activities, whether they're habits or things that you guys like to do, whether that's hiking, going to the gym, you guys like to go to church together. You got to have some you time for you two guys where it's no one else around, just you and your partner. That's important in any relationship to have that time.
So that time to what? Get to know each other, so that would make a difference?
Just your time. You know how sometimes people have, oh, this is just me time. Well, you need to have you time with you and your spouse. That's the time that you guys do whatever you want to do and the whole world is shut out.
Okay.
And it's just you and them really building. Because if you don't nurture your relationship as you would a tree,
Right.
that tree will die, so will that relationship. So it's important to make sure you're watering and you guys are both pouring water into that relationship.
So you're telling me, CD, that's the reason why that would cause another person to cheat on their mate because they're not spending enough time with them?
I will say that yes and no.
Okay.
I say yes because that's the first sign of if someone's not paying you attention, because we're all human beings and we need that touch, we need that connection with another spirit or another soul.
Yes.
And we're not getting that fulfillment from that person that we normally would get it from.
Right.
Then that wandering eye that we get from time to time
Right.
now becomes a wandering eye with intent. And then that's the beginning of cheating or the beginning of seeking attention from someone else. That's a man or female. And that's just my
That's your perspective.
perspective on
Well,
it.
statistics say 15% of women and 20% of men are unfaithful. Now, I think those numbers are a little off because 20% sounds too low. Should be more like 80%.
I think 15% sounds too low nowadays.
15%. Oh, yeah.
What
why is
generation?
that?
What generation is that? From the 80s and the 90s?
Right now.
I don't know about that.
I just look at those stats today.
You might. I need to see
Current
that. It might be
2016.
20% for females and 15% for men.
Well, why is that? I mean, why? I think some of the common reasons, aside from what you're saying, that why people cheat is because it's in their nature. I've already established that. Or they're missing something. It could be selfishness. It could be the physical needs. Maybe their wife or their girlfriend or their boyfriend or their husband are not doing the things that maybe they saw importance, you know? They want a little extra kinkiness.
Where they're going, well, you know what? When they're going to point, there's something lacking in their relationship.
Yes.
Right? There's something that they're looking for.
Maybe, or it could just be ego-based or just a simple character flaw.
Well, when you're looking for the wrong thing to give self-awareness or self-worth to yourself that you're not getting from your spouse,
Yes.
then there's something lacking there. And there's a reason why that spouse has withdrawn from that connection. Because when the relationship first comes together, people are connected. It's that chemistry and the synapse that connects two people. And they have that, you want to spend you want to spend all your time together. You want to
Right.
talk on the phone all the time.
Right.
2 or 3 hours, late night. That's what you guys want to do.
Right.
But I think as time moves forward, if that relationship does not grow and you guys grow together,
Yes.
then you guys are going to grow apart. And then allows the opportunity for someone else to come in and grab your attention. And it could be what you've seen, could be your friends, could be, you did it when you was young and you've always done it, you got hurt. It could be an enamored of different reasons on why someone is cheating. But it always has to do with that connection that we had when we first started.
Right.
It's not as strong as it used to be.
As you speak. Okay, well, what do you think about the notion men are as faithful as their options? That's one of my favorite phrases, and I believe that wholeheartedly.
Men are as faithful as their options.
Because what does this world revolve around? It's all about money, power, and respect. The more money a guy has, the more options he has. The more good looking he is, the more options he has.
It depends on what world he's in.
The United States, this world, right here, where we're at.
They're different worlds now. Don't get it twisted. They're different
what other
worlds.
world?
I mean, there are some people that are in a very materialistic world, where everything is about what they can capture, what they can acquire. I mean, money,
Right.
Material things, women. All of those things are objects that they want to acquire.
Well, the thing is, wouldn't you agree that that's the world we live in now? Everybody objectifies others.
I
mean,
know.
men and women.
I don't know. It depends on what you read. Depends on the things that you watch, what you intake in your eyes, and what you listen to. That creates that world that you live in.
Yeah, and I feel like this is the world we live in. I don't know. Well, so tell me, do you think men are more likely to cheat or women are more likely to cheat?
Nowadays?
Nowadays. Oh, I already know the answer. What you're going to say.
No,
I don't even know why I asked
no.
you.
I was joking. Honestly, it's going to be men, but women are catching up. There are a
Yeah.
lot more women that are cheating, and
Okay.
they don't feel a ways about it.
Okay.
From maybe their man may have cheated on them a number of times, and that's it.
Yes.
And they're in a situation where maybe they can't leave. Maybe it's financial. Maybe it's kids.
Yes, absolutely.
So they're
Yeah,
gonna stay in a situation. They're gonna have an open relationship, or they're gonna allow him to do him, and they're gonna do them.
Yeah. I think women are less likely to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
But men cheat more and obviously get caught because I think they're just a little messy. You guys are a little bit sloppy. We're a little bit more slick with it.
Give me an example. Give me an example.
An
of that.
example?
Give me an example of that you have known that a female was so, buttoned up that her man didn't even know she was cheating.
Oh, I don't know too many because I don't know any girls like that.
You don't want to drop down? You don't even want to drop down there? You ain't got to say a name.
Listen, I know about people cheating on me. I don't know those stories about women cheating on men. But I could say this, like, we know how to have different faces. And we know how to lie with a straight face. So if you look unassuming and you're sweet and your man is busy cheating on you, he doesn't have time to pay attention on whether or not you're cheating on him.
That's a great point.
Yes.
That's a great point. And yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And if you're not paying attention to your woman,
Yes.
because you're out there chasing a bunch of different women, and you think you winning right now,
You're actually losing.
somebody else is going to be paying attention to your chick.
Absolutely.
That's
and
always
then,
gonna happen.
And then what happens is that the woman might end up falling in love with the person that
That's right.
she's cheating with.
That's right.
And then the other guy falls and
Yeah, because he was just hitting. He was just
Exactly.
He was in and out. And
oh yeah, what Jay said. I was just hitting them girls I was gonna get right back, but sometimes you don't even have time to get right back.
I was gonna get right back. I like that.
Song cry. That's my record.
It's true.
You don't even get a chance to get right back.
Sometimes
it's a done
you don't.
deal.
Sometimes you don't. That's where maturity comes in. Honestly,
Yes.
I think your 20s, your 30s, and your 40s is important for a man. Some men don't even know who they are.
You
to know
telling me?
what kind
Yeah.
of woman they want.
You're right.
So when they don't know who they are, what kind of woman they want, they're gonna always cheat.
Yes. And you know what I always say? You can tell a lot about a man by the woman he chooses.
I've heard that before.
And no, that's just my personal thing. When I see, oh, that's who you like, okay, that kind of says everything I need to know about you. Your deal with that type of female, okay, yeah.
But it depends on why he's dealing with her, right? It could be.
It could be. So back to what I was saying earlier, money, power, and respect. It could be she is a sugar mama. Maybe she's
Could
taking
be.
care of him.
Could
Maybe
be.
he has
Jump
no
off.
other place to go. Yeah.
Could be jump off.
Or maybe, or jump up. Or maybe she's codependent. She allows people to depend on her. She takes on the role as the man. And so then he becomes like the woman.
So it's important when you talk about codependency. What do you think codependency? What's your perspective on codependency?
A person who allows another person to rely on them and depend on them fully.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as opposed to like being dependent on someone else. It's almost like if I was codependent, I would let my boyfriend rely. Matter of fact, I've actually been in a relationship like that years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went from as being a situation where the man had everything and I didn't have as much. I was a college student, so he had the power over me. So I thought, okay, so when I left him and I went to the next relationship, I was like, oh, he doesn't have anything, so he'll definitely not mistreat me. Well, surprise, surprise. He was even worse with than the one with money. So I'm like, I should have stayed with him. At least I was taken care of. I mean, golly.
He was giving you some gifts, right?
Who? Oh, the first one?
Yeah, the first one was giving you gifts. Second one wasn't giving you no gifts, huh?
No, the first one was just taking gifts. He was taking everything
he was
from me.
taking gifts.
Oh, he was taking everything.
The second one was giving gifts?
No, the second one never gave gifts.
No. Oh, they both got to go. No gifts.
No, the first one did. The first one
Okay.
was like my mate. Yeah.
Okay.
The second one, no. So I've been on both sides. I've been
sides.
on the receiving end, but like I said on the first episode, I'm a giver. But I've been on the other end where I've given, and I give way more because I already think on a grand scale. And I was the one. I felt like I was the man. I have that
Yeah.
conversation with my mom all the time. I'm like, I was the man in that situation. Like I literally would be picking up after him, almost like a mom, and taking care of everything. And I already have that in me. But it's like, who wants to be that? When you're a woman, you want to be a lady. You just want to be that. You know what I mean? And be nurturing and be what called you to be. But now I got to be a man and a woman. I mean, you might as well give me your genital parts. I mean, geez. I mean, like, I'm the man. Like, that's when I totally emasculate you.
Oh,
see?
you took the wrong man because he's not one, huh? So you're
He's
looking for
not.
another one. At that point, now were your eyes wandering to try to find another man?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, it
So-
was a little bit.
So is that situation where we talked about earlier? He's not giving you something that you want. So now
No.
you start to kind of look for it somewhere else.
Yeah, I complained. I mean, I said things, but it just wasn't changing because, like I said earlier in the show, people are going to be who they are. He can't help it, you know? He's just being himself.
Yeah.
Think
that's
about
true.
it. You can't be
Maybe.
mad at people. They're just being themselves.
He hasn't grown yet. He's still, he may not know who he is as a man. He's still where he is.
Okay, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. I think we have a caller.
Okay.
Yes. Is this Tiffany from Southside Chicago?
Indeed it is. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Hi, Tiffany. How you doing today? Or this evening, I should say.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, how's Southside treating you? I miss your Chicago.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, huh?
What's up, Tiff? Is it cold out there?
Yeah, it's getting cold. We had a Indian summer, I guess you would say, but now they're talking about the snow is coming. So
Ooh, snow in Chicago.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no. Who looks forward to that? But,
Yeah.
you know, the topic of discussion this evening on episode 6 is the deception of a cheater. So we've talked about, yes, what causes a man to cheat on a woman or vice versa, you know, who's most likely to cheat in a relationship. And, you know, have you ever had anyone cheat on you or have you ever been the cheater? So I just want to hear, I mean, your perspective. What are your thoughts on that?
I've been on both sides of the coin.
Have you?
Much respect.
Yeah,
I like that. Much respect.
See, he's a cynic. He wants to hear the bad stuff.
I've been cheated on, and I've also been a cheater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the time that you were cheated, just to make CD happy real quick.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I need to know that.
And then we can go back, and then we can go into when you got cheated on.
I guess the time that I was a cheater was because I didn't have enough courage to just walk away from the situation.
Okay. Why did you want to walk away from the situation? Were you not happy?
Yeah, I just, you know, I wasn't happy in the relationship. I wasn't being emotionally fulfilled. We argued a lot, and even though like we would part ways,
Right.
we feel like it was some type of codependency there. So I figured, you know, cheating, you know, gave me some type of escape, and I figured, you know, if I got caught,
Yes.
then I would have out of the relationship.
Oh, I see. Well, how about, okay, tell me a time when you got cheated on.
Well, I got cheated on. Well, I guess it was because we were both young in the situation. I think we were just trying to have a adult type of monogamous thing going on, and I don't think that at that time he was ready.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I guess timing is everything, especially when you're dealing with men. So
Yeah. Timing is everything. Do you think that being a cheater will haunt you?
no, not anymore. I mean, at the time, yeah, I didn't feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel good about myself.
Right.
I felt like, you know, I should just woman up and walk away from the situation instead of playing games. But I didn't do that.
I appreciate you speaking up and being very transparent and sharing with us what you've done, especially when you cheated and when you were cheated on. So let me ask you a question. When that relationship that you cheated on the individual, did you have a committed relationship after that? Or if not, how many other relationships did you go through before you found the one that you were able to just be with?
I mean, I took a few months off, and I took a few months off from dating, but I guess I'm one of those people that was a serial monogamous or a serial dater. So
Right.
I was back in a relationship not too long afterwards. But like I said, I had a lot of conviction within myself.
Okay.
So I guess that took some growing up for me to do, for myself to just say, you know, if I'm in a situation and I'm not happy,
Right.
then even though it might hurt the other person, you know, you still just have to, you have to stand strong in what you believe in and what you want for yourself. And sometimes the other person might not like it, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, they'll get over it.
You got to do what's right for you.
I think she's right. I think she's right because you know what you're doing. You're preserving your heart.
Right.
Because the more the more you're being deceptive to another person, the more you being able to trust yourself or someone else starts to go to the wayside.
Exactly.
It's that necrosis of the heart, and the more your heart is dying to that image of love and what true love could be in terms of trust and honesty.
Right.
Is those times of situations. So I'm glad that you got right back in. You took a couple of months off and got back into a relationship, a monogamous one, because you had a chance to heal yourself. So congrats to you on that. I'm glad that you did that. That's awesome. I'm a cynic, but I'm also a fan. Do you think?
That's right. Thank you for your insight, Tiffany, and for sharing that story, both stories with us. Shout out to Chicago, Chi-Town. That's one of my favorite cities.
That's right, Chicago.
Congratulations on that World Series. Congratulations, Chicago.
I guess. But here's the big, north side versus south side type of deal. So, I'm a south sider for life. You know what I mean? So, even though, I guess the Cubs is a Chicago team, but, it wasn't really, heartfelt for me because that's still the north side.
So maybe I should say go White Sox.
Right.
Yeah, go White Sox.
Be neutral.
That's what's up right there. Go White Sox.
Well, I love the South Side. Shout out to Common. All right, Tiffany.
Okay, and President Obama. Don't forget about Michelle and President Obama. Yes.
That's what our last episode was about. So we always have love for President Obama. Well, former President Obama.
I know, right? We're stuck with the crazy man. But,
yes.
That's whatever.
That's right.
That's another show. We might have to have you on for that one.
Yeah, we definitely will.
You don't want me on talking about politics. I love politics.
Oh, yeah? Uh-oh.
So.
Okay, well, we'll keep your number locked for sure for future episodes.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, thank you,
have
Tiffany.
a good rest of your show.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was really honest of her.
Yes, I like that. You know,
like
she
that?
talked about two things that we touched on earlier. And the one that I really wanted to talk about is codependency. I'm not sure how many people really know about codependency and how that affects both parties.
Right.
That could be a situation where the person that is codependent on that one person can drive that person to go and cheat. Because it's so much dependency on them that they feel smothered. They feel like they can't do anything because that person's just always on them, that they want to run away. And then the person that's codependent, they're like lost. Just totally lost.
Well, I can speak on a story about that. Yeah, there's a lot of women who are clingy and needy. And they smother men, like how you said, and that causes a man to go away. They have the total opposite effect. You ever seen the movie Norbit with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Rasputia? There's a lot of Rasputias in the world. I've even had to deal with a few. You know what I mean? Sherman. There's a lot of Rasputias. And to me, that's one of the bad effects of cheating on someone.
Yeah.
How it haunts you is that the woman get attached to the guy. They can ruin their relationship. So let's say you cheat on your girlfriend with me and I just stay attached to you. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You're not just going to leave me like that. So I'm going to destroy your relationship.
That's right.
Now it's coming to haunt
Collateral damage. I'm destroying everything.
Now, if I can't have you, no one can.
Oh,
you know?
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, though. I had it was a situation where a friend of mine moved to another city for his girlfriend.
Okay.
And he built his whole life around her when he moved to that city.
Oh, you don't ever do
So
that.
he was the one who was codependent. He was codependent on her.
On her, right.
Yes,
okay.
which kind of drove her closer to her friends and eventually another dude.
Yes.
And then when they broke up, he was so devastated because now he looks around and he has nothing because his whole world was built around her. And that's why it's really important for people to have their own identity in relationships and think it's healthy.
Absolutely. I talk about that all the time on my social media. Identity crisis is like a big thing. People don't know who they are, so they look to other people for not only for inspiration, but just, single white female. You ever seen that movie?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Someone wants to be you.
Huh?
When someone wants to be you, dress like you. Talk to your boyfriend.
That's a whole nother
kiss
topic.
Your boyfriend. They
I've
want to be you.
experienced that. Yes, that's scary. But there's people who are like that. And you know what happens when guys cheat on women? The women find out about the other girl. I'm not going to even say women because a lot of them, I'm going to use that word I'm using it very loosely. Females, because they're not women in my eyes.
Gotcha.
They look to see who is it that, he's cheating on me with. And then they go and they be like, oh, her? Okay, hold up. Let me see how she look, how she dressed. And then she starts copying and mimicking everything she does. Because in her mind, she thinks, oh, if I look like her, talk like her, dress like her, then maybe he'll love me again. And then that's unhealthy. So
That's
then
crazy.
that's crazy. And then this other woman that has nothing to do with it, she didn't even know you existed. Now she got stalkers. She got female stalkers and she got this. So it's all bad for everybody. Just don't cheat, guys. If you can't be faithful, just stay by yourself.
I'm going to say something that is not popular.
Say it.
Okay.
Say it.
I'm going to say something that is not popular.
Okay.
I don't, in terms of marriage and dating, I think there's a distinct difference.
Okay.
So if I'm in a relationship with a female and she's my girlfriend or we're dating,
Okay.
is it necessarily me cheating? Or is cheating, and that term cheating, should it be reserved for marriage? Because you owe someone something. You've taken a vow. You said, I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
Yes.
So if I'm actually stepping out on you, then I am cheating. I'm cheating you of the opportunity to build a life with me that I dedicated myself to and devoted my life to in front of my family, my friends, in front of a pastor. So I think cheating in that context makes sense. But in a relationship, I think that's free will. If I decide to date you, then that's something that we decided to do.
Yes.
But if I don't want to do it anymore, I'm not cheating.
See, the thing is, that sounds good, but, guys, they like to say, whatever sounds good at the moment. You looking real pretty, and girls be like, oh, my God, he loves me. He told me, and so you're giving false hope. You're leading people on, and you're telling people, oh, it's just me and you. You're giving this whole aura that, or this facade. You're creating a facade and making the other party think that you guys are in a committed monogamous relationship. So that is cheating. That's you're lying. You're deceiving the other person.
But how is that? Really? That's just dating.
No, it's not dating.
You're either married or you're not.
Yeah, but you know what? People can say that all they want, but when feelings get involved, people act a whole lot different.
But is that a me problem or is that a you problem?
Whoever falls, whoever is more emotional. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater? What do you think?
No.
Can you trust somebody after they've cheated?
It's harder for a guy.
Yeah.
And that's going to be real. I hope females don't take it the wrong way, but it's harder for a guy because we don't expect that our females that we love so much, our innocent little girlfriends, our innocent little fiancés or wives, that they would ever step out with another man. So when it comes to us, it really, really shakes us to our boots. It shakes us down.
Well, you better think again, fellas. Ladies are very smart.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And there's a lot of options out there. There is approximately 7.5 billion people in the world. There is another person other than you.
Yeah, but there are more females than men.
Hey, it's all good.
So
but
even though you're going to get one or two, we're going like 5 or 6.
But there's not that many quality women. So
it depends on your perspective and what you're looking for.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation. Okay. At the end of the day, there's a lot of other fellas out there, ladies. So don't stay with a man who cheats on you, who lies on you continuously over and over and over again, because he does not respect you and he probably never will. Just move on.
I
agree.
agree.
Trust me, there's so much more out there for you.
I
so much
definitely
better.
agree. You
Okay.
value yourselves as princesses that you are and the wonderful women that you are, and then those quality men will come. And you know what? I think it's important when women have a situation where a man has cheated on them or they broke up. I think it's important for men and women, but specifically for women, to take some time to get to know themselves again before they rush into another relationship with someone else.
Like the caller said, like Tiffany said.
question.
Yes, I agree. You need time for healing. And just like our show says, we can all heal the world, right?
That's right. That's what we do.
Okay, so if you walk like a queen, then a king will come to you. And
Hopefully.
if you act like a king, then a queen will be attracted to you. That's how it works. But if
Or
you
3
don't,
or 4.
there you go. But you know what? Tomorrow night, we're going to be at the NAFCA, which is the Nollywood African Film Critics Awards show. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. At Alex Theater, which is at 216 North Brand Boulevard in Glendale, California. And
Love Glendale.
Yes, Glendale's a beautiful area. Very, very nice, affluent area.
That's not why I love Glendale, though, but I love
But
Glendale.
you love Glendale? Okay. Well, I had to add that in there so people will know. So don't come out there acting crazy. Okay, anyway, so tickets will be raffled. 2 round-trip business class tickets. And if you want more information, you can go to their website, africannafca.com, or you can go to their Facebook or Twitter page. And what else? And you know what? Look forward. And I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Thanksgiving is next Friday.
No doubt.
Or actually, no. Is it next Friday or
It's
next Thursday?
Thursday.
Next Thursday.
I don't know when you celebrate Thanksgiving. We celebrate it on a Thursday.
I celebrate on Thursday too. Look at Mr. Cynic. So, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope it's safe. I hope it's joyous. And I hope you have a good time with your loved ones. We here at If I Rule the World Vodcast live show, wish everyone a festive holiday.
No doubt. Enjoy your family. Hug them like you will never see them again, and share your time with them. And don't share your family with anyone who doesn't love them. Enjoy your time.
Exactly.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. And the next episode we're going to dedicate it to Thanksgiving, and it's entitled "What Does Thanksgiving Mean to You?" So be prepared for that. Episode 7, What Does Thanksgiving Mean to You? And we will see you next time.
That's right. We out.
All right. Ciao.
I just want to.
A special thanks to our sponsor, MCA, with membership as low as $9.99 a month. Go to motorclubvip.com. If you enjoyed that promo track during our show, you can reach out to him at artisticcreativeenergy.com.